Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing Alpha 1 from VulnHub. This is box rated about solid easy, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so to get started, I'm actually going to open my terminals here. Let's start by splitting these. So I'm going to just run a netdiscover on my gateway. So I'm going to do netdiscover minus r 10.0.0.1 for my gateway minus I. And then we'll do my interface, ETH0. That's going to find the IP address of the box. We do get an IP address of 10.0.0.133 or 113. So we're going to run an mmap scan here, minus SC for default scripts, minus SV for enumeration, do minus P for scan all ports, right? So I'm going to do a banner grab on here. We'll do netcat minus NV on port 80. We do know that HTTP is open. So we're going to press enter on that. We do see that we do have come to Alpha solutions. This leads on the bottom left. You can see that this leads to just index.php, right? Doing control U, we can view the source code. It doesn't seem like we do have anything, so we're going to run a go buster on here, right, to scan for directories. So we're going to do go buster dir mode minus U HTTP. We'll do minus W. We're going to be using user share word list dir buster directory list 2.3 medium.txt. We'll specify the extensions as HTML, txt, and also PHP. So we took out robots.txt here. So let's try to visit that. And looking down here, we do get a WP login. We could scan for using GoBuster, but there's no point since I already ran the directory list 2.3 medium.txt. Doing control U. It does seem like we have more text on the bottom. Down here we can decode some text here. So we'll go to copy. This is, if you don't know what this is type of decoding that we can do. So we can enter this and also execute. And we do get a directory as Alpha support, right? So we can delete the view source code, and we can also view our Alpha support. We do get intranet chat support. So we do have two users here as Thomas and Alpha IT support. We do have Thomas Miller, which seems like it was an employee. We have his employee number here. It seems like he does have a problem with his password. This is the only thing that I remember is a pet. Right here it does show that. This is, I only remember that it is a number. The only thing that I remember is that the name of the pet, he has a name of a pet followed by 3 numerical digits. So we do need to find the pet's name, and it does show that we have he added 3 digits to know his password, right, followed by his pet. So look at this. Let's look at the ports. So we do have port 21 for FTP, so let's do FTP 10.0.0.113. We can log it. We'll see if anonymous mode is logged in or available. I spelled anonymous wrong. We could do Thomas, so just so I'm gonna do minus R to do recursive. So I'm gonna go under my VulnHub and also go under Alpha. So I'm going to do wget minus R FTP for the protocol 10.0.0.113. This should get all the files, and now it does make a directory as the IP address, right? So we do have a user named Thomas, and we also have milo.jpg. So looking at this, we can go under VulnHub and we can go under Alpha. We can go to the IP address, and we have milo.jpg, right? So it does seem like we did find the name of the dog, which is named Milo. So now let's try to make a Python script that actually generates that. So I did create a Python script under VulnHub. So let's VI into, let's close this out and try to VI into. Alright, so I actually generated a word list using Python. I did make a generate word list.py. Also a start script.py and a wordlist.txt, right? So if I cut out our wordlist.txt, you do see that this is just a bunch of Milos, right? And all I did was create a Python script that adds numbers to the end of that, right? So I did if I VI into generate wordlist.txt or .py, you do see that I imported the random. It's gonna open the wordlist.txt. I create a function. It does open the wordlist.txt, reads that file. We do split the lines, and once we do split it, we use the random and ran int, which stands for integer, between 100 to 1000, right? Since there is 3 digits. I did output this on the screen, and then call a function. So we can quit this, right? I also did make another script to run the generate underscore wordlist.py, which was a start script. Basically just runs a simple OS system and it outputs it to .txt, right? So let's clear this. Let's do Python 3 start script.py, and now it does generate. And now it does generate the word output.txt, right? So let's cat our output.txt, and you do see that it generates a word list for us, right? So now that we do have a word list here, we're going to use Hydra to brute force. So we're going to do Hydra minus L, and we do have his the dog's username, which was, or I think it was Milo, right? So we can use Hydra minus L. We do have Thomas, which was the user. We do minus P. We're going to be using word list, or is it output? It was output.txt. We're going to specify the protocol 10.0.0.113, and we do have a different port, which is 65.111. We'll do minus I for so we don't restore the session. We can press enter on this. Let's open a new terminal and make sure it wasn't output.txt. Yeah, it was output.txt. Okay, so after some time, we do get a valid credential as Thomas Milo 666 with the word list that we generated. If you did want to copy my script, here's the script that I wrote using random, and also the other script that I wrote was start script.py. Basically, just starts the journey wordlist.py. And this outputs it to .txt, right? I was going to use subprocess.getOutput, but it wouldn't let me, right? So I decided just to run it as a separate Python script. So now we can SSH, right? Let's do Thomas as 10.0.0. What was it, 113? We'll do minus P for the port, which was 65.111. Yes, now we do have Milo 666, and we do get a valid, we do get a login successful, right? Okay, so once we get a shell as Thomas, we can do ls minus la. Since I already done this box, I already do know that I have to do a netstat minus ltmp, I believe. But before doing that, we actually do have VNC. We're going to be using VNC viewer to connect to VNC port. But we actually need a tunnel through that port, right? And this was the password that we used. So to get that password onto our localhost, that file, we can use sftp. We're going to be using sftp minus o port, and this is going to equal to which was 65.111. We're going to use Thomas at 10.0.0.113. We're going to do Milo 666. We can do ls minus la. You can get our .remote underscore secret. We do ls minus la. We do get our remote underscore secret, right, on our local machine. So we can enter Milo 666, and now we actually do want a tunnel, right? So we can use netstat minus nl or ntlp. Looking at this, we do get a connection to our localhost on port 5901. So now we actually want to do some tunneling with that. So let's open a new terminal here. We're going to want to follow this command. So just do follow minus, or just do SSH actually. I think it was minus L, right? So we can do SSH minus L. The port was running on 5901. 5901. We can type. You can either type in 127 0.01, which is your local host, or you can just type in localhost. I'm just going to type in localhost, so I don't have to type in IP address. And we have 5901 again for the IP for the port, right? 10.0.0.113, and we have minus P as 65.111, right? So now we can type in Milo 666, and now we do have a connection. So now we're going to run nmap scan on my local host. We're going to do nmap minus P, which is 6501. I'm not sure why it was 6501. Usually it's running on 6500 localhost. Or actually, never mind, it shows as a different port, but we can delete this. 6501. It doesn't seem to be open. So we can X out this. Or 5901 actually, my bad. Milo 666. And we do have a VNC open. I think VNC 5900 should be open for VNC too. Yeah, and this is, so I guess they're different ports, VNC and also VNC1. In this case, we're going to be looking at 5901, which is for VNC. So once we do have that, we can type in VNC viewer. I guess we can look at the man page, or just type in -H. So we do have VNC viewer. We can specify our options, our hosts, and also our port. So this is going to be for our local host. So we're going to do VNC viewer. We're going to type in, we do have a password as that script that we had, or that password, which was .remote. And we can also specify the IP address, which is localhost. Localhost, yeah. And we also can specify with the colon here, or a colon, as port, which was 56.111. Or this was running 5901. 5901. Let's do PS aux. We'll grab 5901. Let's kill this. So we can do kill -9, kill this. Let's open this connection back again. Milo 666. The connection should be open now for localhost. It is open. We have VNC viewer now. For some reason, it doesn't seem to be opening. Okay, so after some time, I actually did a little bit of research on the black screen. I did run this command. I also did kill the process for the VNC viewer. Now if I press enter, we should be able to type now. And there shouldn't be a black screen, ls, and we can cat our root.txt, right? And there is our root flag. Well guys, that's pretty much in the video. Remember to drop the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.